So back to the conference, I was waiting in line to get a coffee or something, and everybody in the conference is networking, so it's okay to be friendly and strike up conversations with total strangers. And there was a guy there, his name's Martyn, I found out later, who was at the conference, and so talking to him and blah, blah, blah. Turns out he was a bush pilot in Whitehorse, Alaska for a couple decades. He's done all kinds of adventures around the world. He guided climbs for rich people when they were trying to climb the 7 tallest peaks on the 7 continents. He would guide them on the tallest, the 17,000-foot peak that's in Antarctica. And he led expedition after expedition. He knows Steve Fawcett, holder of 114 world records, including the first man to fly around the world nonstop in a hot air balloon. Do you remember Steve Fawcett? And it turns out that Steve, or not Steve, I don't know Steve, Martyn Williams, went to India and taught monks how to meditate.
What?
He trained with a master, and the master had him instruct monks how to meditate. He's from England. So we're talking about this sort of stuff, and he's a personal coach. Well, the kid that was running the seminar is talking about a personal coach. Have you ever heard of personal coaches? So I heard Martyn was a coach, and what he coaches is how to find bliss, which is an interesting concept. So on the spot, I hired him as my coach. So he lives in California, and we talk on the phone a couple times a week. Really interesting guy. He sent me a audio yesterday because I did a test thing walking around a park 2 days ago and telling this morbid story of my dad whupping my ass in the furnace room of a church when I was growing up. and so I videotaped it and I sent it to Martyn, and I'm kind of going, well, I'll never hear from him again. He's going to go, hello, API, help, yeah. Send a truck. But he says, no, you've got, boy, yeah. He says, yeah, there's maybe some anger in there, right? So he sends me this 30-minute audio file, and it's 20 minutes. It sounds like 20-minute recording of Indians, but Indians that are killing each other. It's gibberish. It sounds like Indian, and they sound pissed as hell. And it sounds like there's 1,000 of them, and like at least 500 are going to die, right? And so you turn on this thing, and then you yell at the top of your voice, gibberish. Yeah, he said that would get rid of my anger. That was crazy. And I'm pretty sure our tenant was not home. But I knew I'd figure out as soon as she got home, because there would be pounding on the door and it would be the police. Hello, who's being murdered in there? And Willis, it was in the bedroom, the door was closed, so in case the tenant did come home, there'd be maybe some separation. But Willis was in the bedroom with me. He was freaked out. Because usually when he hears that kind of screaming, he gets a whupping. But, so anyway.
Willis is your dog.
Oh yeah, Willis, my dog. Not a small child. No, yeah. So, can you tell? Am I less angry?